Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for October the 26th through to November the 1st, 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the cards, I'd like to take a moment to thank you, truly, for, well, everything. Your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribing, for all the support and love you send me each and every day. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to your cards. The Knight of Wands is your first card, and it's been showing up a lot this week. So a lot of people have this energy, but yours is the strongest throughout the entire week here. Okay, now, basically what the Knight of Wands is we're looking into our past. We're looking at where we are now, and we're looking at our future going forward. So, whatever chaos, sorrow, struggle, roadblocks you've hit in the past, they have all brought you to this moment in time. So we need to be grateful that we've gone through those lessons because it has empowered us. It has empowered us by gaining wisdom, by gaining understanding of who we are, our place in the world, our talents, our gifts, and how we can utilize them best to not only serve ourselves, but to serve our loved ones and perhaps even the community at large. So we're in this place right now, the now. And even though we're looking back on things, we're looking back, and it's to let things go. It's to be grateful for what we've gone through because it made us who we are. But it's time to let it go, to leave it into the past, and to look towards the future. Peanut's here making a funny face at me. Maybe we can get him to come up. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up? Well, there's your nose. Now, it's coupled with the King of Pentacles. Okay, hang on a second. Are you trying to tell me something? Are you? Okay. Paul, do you think you could let Peanut out, please?
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds to get this stirred up.
You go see Paul. You go see Paul.
Peanut, come on, let's go. Come on, big guy.
Sorry about that. So now it is coupled with the King of Pentacles. So this is where we think outside the box. We get our new ideas. We get our new inspirations. And it brings in abundance. It brings in well-being. Now we have to be the diplomat. We so have to be the diplomat when it's this card because it's a king. And the king doesn't just act upon a whim. Knee-jerks a reaction. A king thinks it through. He looks at everything. And then, and only then, once he has scrutinized and looked at it through so many different perspectives, that he comes to a clear choice on how to go forward. And then we can go with ease, with the strength. So it's by thinking things through, definitely. So I think we're going to be visiting a little bit of our past, but only to acknowledge the wisdom that we've gained. It's only to take that time out to appreciate ourselves, to love ourselves, to know that we have been through certain fires, certain catastrophes in order to be the strengthened person we are today. We never learn when we are happy and living in the moment. We really don't. We learn when it's hard. We learn when we find ourselves in a spot that we need to get out of, that we know we have to get out of. And we can see something better than what we are living now. And that's when the learning comes in. That's when the wisdom is created in our lives. Now, we have the Ace of Cups. So, this is brand new beginnings. This is, well, if you're looking for a relationship, this is a beautiful week because this is the beginnings of new relationships. If you're in a relationship, it could be the new starting point within a relationship, which tells me that there might be some struggles within relationships this week. but only so that you can gain that understanding. In order for you to be that diplomat, in order to understand what you need to say or what you need to do, where you need to compromise, where you need to pull back and not give as much. And you're thinking outside the box, so it's new ways of approaching it. Now, it might not be within a personal relationship. It could be a relationship within your within the community, within the workplace, within the neighborhood. This could be embracing our passions. This could be embracing our gifts and our talents that are so unique to us, and how we can use it to serve others and serve ourselves. Serve ourselves first and foremost, but serve others in our life to bring in security and well-being for those that surround us. Now we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands represents that we are carrying around too much baggage. So you might have way too much on your plate. That could definitely be part of the issue here. But I think it's looking at things that we are carrying from the past into our present and weighing us down, that we really need to clear off our plate. So it might be the heavy conversations. It might be the hard conversations. It might be the hard actions. It might be compromising where we really didn't want to compromise, but we know it's in the best interest of everybody. But there's a lot of new growth here, and we're walking into a lot of new growth, but we have to remove the baggage that's weighing us down, that's making each step forward so hard. We have the Moon. So this is going inside. This is understanding what makes us happy, what makes us tick, what makes us strong, what makes us empowered. It's knowing what we definitely need and what we cannot have in our lives. It's knowing when to draw the line in the sand. It's knowing how to bring in balance into our lives so that we can go forward with a strength, with a surety on our path. Absolutely. And I see the wolf in the middle, and you know what? That is just an untamed, wild soul. It's ready for adventure, ready for, you know, it's like an anticipation of all that can be, all the wonderful and beautiful in your life. But you know that you need that balance. You need that core balance in order to move forward with a strength, with an empowerment. So this would be definitely a beautiful week to do a chakra meditation, to ground yourself, to get rid of some negative energy within your chakras, within your body, within who you are, so that you're standing strong, so that you are empowered, that you have that vitality, that you have that strength going forward. So, I mean, you can find 1001 different chakra meditations on YouTube. So just put it into the search bar and you'll find anywhere from a 3-minute chakra meditation to a 3-hour chakra meditation. So really play around with it and find something that really works with you and your time schedule and your feeling. And I mean, they all do things a little bit differently. So find out how you can be grounded through a chakra meditation and try and do that each day this week to really give you that inner balance, that core balance that needs to be. Judgment. Judgment is definitely not pushing through energy. It's not rushing to the end zone. Okay, we really need to take our time. We need to think things through. We need to take it one step at a time. And we can't just make a rash decision just to be done with that conversation or that situation. We have to do what's right for us. We have to do what's right for the people that surround us. And that takes deliberate action. That takes conscious knowing. So we may have to pull ourselves back a little bit this week and really think about what we want the end result to be and how we go about getting that end result. As we go into the weekend, we have the sun. So I mean, well, first of all, it should be the sun, right? We're in our birthday time, right? The sun has just moved into Scorpio. So how fitting is this card? So you are walking into a part of your life right now that centers on you, your happiness, your goals, your dreams, your vision of tomorrow, your relationships. And you're strengthened by this week. You're empowered by this week. So use the energy to strengthen you, to empower you, and to move you forward into tomorrow. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.